In 1968, deep in a restricted military zone that still doesn't appear on official maps, an elite reconnaissance unit was sent to investigate an anomaly detected on aerial surveillance. They were chosen because they were the best, highly trained, resilient, and familiar with experimental operations. But within 48 hours, every one of them disappeared without a trace. What makes this case different is that the disappearance was never formally reported. It was erased. Their names were removed from internal rosters, their families were told to forget they ever enlisted, and the only remaining evidence is a melted collection of equipment found stacked neatly in a small clearing, far too precise to have been caused by anything natural. For decades, this incident was rumored to be the result of a black project codenamed Echo 7, a classified experiment attempting to weaponize sound frequencies capable of disrupting perception and physical senses. But the truth may run deeper. Recently declassified fragments suggest Echo 7 was not about sound, but about contact with something unknown. Recovered logs show that prior to the unit's disappearance, strange signals were intercepted on a secure military channel. The voices on those signals matched soldiers who had gone missing years earlier, soldiers who never returned. Some analysts suggested it was a sophisticated psychological weapon. Others believed the voices were real. The only surviving piece of hardware from the operation was a portable recorder. The team that analyzed it reported something disturbing. Inside the audio waveform, there were layered structures that didn't match anything made by human speech, patterns that looked more like biological signatures, almost as if something was speaking through them. Then, in 1984, an engineer working in a remote weapons storage facility discovered something impossible. One of the sealed experimental devices from the Echo 7 era, locked away for more than 3 decades, activated on its own. There was no power source capable of supporting it, and yet the device emitted a faint pulsing light. When examined, the internal mechanisms were found to be fused together, as if exposed to immense heat, and yet the exterior remained cold. Even stranger, the power signature emitted by the device did not match any known military frequency. In the early 2000s, an unrelated crash in the Nevada desert exposed another piece of the puzzle. A partially intact blueprint discovered inside the wreckage of a small stealth aircraft. The blueprint depicted a device strikingly similar to the Echo 7 prototype, but with components never used in any military technology. The material in the schematic was crystalline, not metallic, and the design suggested the device wasn't a weapon, but a receiver for signals that do not originate from Earth. But the most unsettling development occurred in 2019, when a degraded security tape from a long-abandoned test chamber was restored by accident. The footage clearly shows someone standing inside the chamber long after the facility was supposedly empty. The figure remained still, with an unnatural posture, and its proportions did not align with human anatomy. Investigators believe this footage may be connected to a final classified report, the sudden reappearance of a soldier who vanished during the original Echo 7 operation. He arrived at the base gate on foot, dehydrated but alive. When scanned, medical personnel found anomalies in his skeletal structure, subtle but undeniable. His DNA did not fully match human patterns. He refused to speak. He was immediately taken into custody, and within 24 hours, he vanished again. Today, the site of the original experiment is gone, paved over, replaced by a decoy research facility. But late at night, radio enthusiasts still report unusual signals rising from the location, signals that echo the same impossible frequencies recorded in 1968. Some believe the experiment opened a doorway. Others believe something stepped through. But whatever happened to that missing unit may not have been an accident, and it may not be over.